We've developed our product range based on our experiences with our clients, and also a lot of research that I've done and my business partner David and I have done into what the most sort of recent pieces of research are around supplementation to help your everyday performance, particularly in relation to your fitness and your health. But that aside, let's call a spade a spade. People go to the gym majoritively to look good. The side effect being health, which is great because it means that I feel less guilty when I go to bed, and at night I know I've at least done my job, even though you may have come in to just look good in a bikini. But one of the most important things to realise is that there are good ways to do that and there are bad ways to do that. So even though the next product I'm going to talk about here, which is my Metabolic Surge, is probably our most aesthetic based product, i.e. it's it lives in the world of fat burners. Even though I don't particularly like that phrase, because again the science around fat burning is a little spurious, to say the least, mainly because we just don't know a huge amount about that process. There's fat oxidation, fat metabolization, you've got transport of fat around the body, you've got whether your fat adipocytes, i.e. where the cells in which your fat live open and empty and shut but they never decrease. There's the idea of water, how water absorbs or doesn't absorb. There's all sorts of things. It's a big spurious world, but what is safe to say is that if you are burning more calories than you're taking in, and then on top of all of that you're getting the calories in, the right calories in, you can certainly tip that balance a little bit by taking certain products that again occur in nature and that are based on the amino acids that we get within our foods, just taking them and putting them into a thing. And that's what we've done with our fat burner, which we've, for labeling reasons, you have to put weight management on it. I don't really want to sit it in there, in that world, but it is, I guess. So we called it a Metabolic Surge because the things I've put in here, which again, you will find in our range of products in different ways, are very specific to metabolic processes, and their research has suggested that all the things in here have net positive effects on your metabolism, which is to say it increases your metabolism, which by all intents and purposes increases your calorie burn when you're potentially doing things. So again, this product contains some really cool things. It is high in caffeine, but people demonize caffeine in ways that just because they don't particularly understand it. And again, timing of when you take caffeine and when you're going to bed is probably the most obvious one, but caffeine isn't an enemy. It can be consumed in too many ways, and it can be, and some people can be more sensitive to it than others. But generally speaking, it's a useful ergogenic aid that isn't on the banned list at the IOC. So if it's not on there and athletes are taking it, I'm pretty happy to recommend it. I also have things in here that are also in our pre-workout, such as beta-alanine, arginine, these sorts of things, which are what are called vasodilators that help the body to re-oxygenate itself. Again, which is thought to help with the metabolic process, particularly in thermogenesis, which is the heating up of the body, the core temperature. And some other sort of fun stuff like, zinc and magnesium combinations, burnt orange peel, all these things, Yerba mate, which have all been shown to do things to the metabolism. And I like this product a lot, even though, and I'm happy to call it a fat burner, even though I'm sort of not happy because it kind of reinforces the whole skinny, size zero thing. But I have a lot of I take this, when I am looking to just push that little bit, that 20% extra and go that little bit leaner, I'll take it. And I often take it alongside my pre-workout to get even more energy out of the gym when I've been doing a particularly early shift in the gym with clients. Yeah, so that's our Metabolic Surge. Again, there's no real way of taking this. It's pill format, so you just swallow them down. It can create a nice warm feeling in the body, because it's got a cayenne pepper extract in here, which again, a lot of juice bars now do cayenne shots in the morning. You'll go in there and you'll have your green juice and a cayenne pepper and a lemon juice shot. That's what's in here, natural stuff, nothing chemically or untoward in there. And that's another fun one that I'm very pleased with.